Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. So today I have a project share for you all. I was completely inspired by Tamika, who has Scrapped the World, to create some vellum flowers. I am working on a loaded envelope project, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to create the vellum flowers. So here is a glance at what I created. I will be sharing the full loaded envelope very soon, and I think they are gorgeous. The background paper is from this Pretty as a Poppy paper pad from Hobby Lobby, and I will go ahead and apologize if you hear a little baby in the background. My daughter is in here while I'm filming, so she may start talking or make an appearance on the camera. Okay, so these are what I made. I love them. I love them. And this paper, I actually made these before I decided what paper collection I was going to use, but they go perfectly with the paper. And then I also made a different version, and this was just a different dye, and I added some gilding flakes to my diamond dust. And then I even made some bows, and this would be the center I placed on it. Okay, so for the flowers with the black center, I used this Spellbinders die, and I received this in a surprise bundle a while ago. So I've had it for a while, I just never used it. So I used 3 of the 4 layers. Hot glued them together, and then went in with the hot glue and went around the edges, dipped my flower in my diamond dust, and then made sure to shake it off. I did different techniques just to make sure there's not a bunch of extra glass. I mean, you will hear, like you can hear it, but I didn't want there to be like a whole bunch of extra fallout, so like I put it in a container and I shook it, just did different things. And when I packaged these, I actually added some leaves, and these leaves are from this this plants die set that I received in the summer bundle that Spellbinders just made available last month. So I recently hauled it, and I was trying to figure out how I'm going to use it. So it works perfectly as like a little extra foliage to go with this. So again, these are vellum flowers. They are, the vellum is from Hobby Lobby. This black portion is just some Recollections cardstock, and I used a snowflake die. Let's see if I have it. So I don't have it. It was just a random little small snowflake, and I layered it on itself just to add a center, because I don't have any punches or anything that would be like a center. And then for the actual center, I just dropped some hot glue. So for the center, I actually have a fuse mat, and it's a silicone mat, so when you add hot glue to it, it doesn't stick. So, well, it sticks, but you can peel it off. So I dropped the hot glue on it. It makes a flat bottom, and then I just sprinkled some diamond dust on top, and then I glued it to the center. But I'm in love with these flowers. I need to make more to have in my stash because I love these. I actually made a couple with the rose gold centers, but I decided to just make them all black and white. I don't know, I just love how this looks. Okay, so for these, I used this Pinked Posies die, and this is also by Spellbinders, and I received it in the same bundle as the first flower. And honestly, I'm not really a fan of this. I'm gonna have to keep working with it to see how I like it. It's only 2 layers, so when I was working with it, I don't know, I just feel like it needs more. And then the petals themselves are like triangular, so like trying to add like a curve to them, I don't know, it just wasn't turning out how I wanted them to. But then when you kind of crunch it up, it looks nice, so I don't know. But for these, I had some Nouveau flakes that I was already working with, and they were kind of like small grains, so I mixed them in with some diamond dust. And then I did the same technique of layering the flower and then adding hot glue to the edges and then dipping it into my diamond dust. And for the middle, I just laid some hot glue, added a Nouveau flake, and then like brushed all the excess off. So it's on a bed of like copper foil. And I just did plain centers for these. But for the bow, this is a Magnolia bow die, the bride's bow. I have recently seen that the Magnolia company is no more. The owner recently decided to sell to another company, and they like got rid of all their inventory. So if you're looking for the bride's bow, it's probably going to be hard to find for the time being. I'm not sure if the company is going to keep the Magnolia name or whatever, how that's going to go, but that company is no more with its original owners. So, but this is the Magnolia bow, the bride's bow die, and I cut it in vellum, and then I lined this with diamond dust. It's kind of hard to see. That's better. And this has the flakes. And then when I made this center, I basically made it like a regular center, and then when I decided I wanted it to have some foil to it, I just added a little bit of hot glue to the top, took some of the flakes and the diamond dust that was mixed together and just tapped it on top. So it gives it that foiled effect, kind of like the jewels you can get from Hobby Lobby. I have some gemstones that have some foil in them, so that's what this reminded me of. And then when I want to add it, I'll just adhere it there. So yeah, that's just my little quick little share in case you have any of these dies or some flower dies and want to try something different. This is an idea for you, just to have some different types of embellishments and flowers instead of just using regular cardstock. It is easier to work with because it is vellum, but you have to be careful because it can crack. But I was able to cut like 2 full flowers out of one 8.5 by 11 sheet of vellum. So that's like, I did 3 layers, so I was able to get 2 full flowers out of 1 sheet of vellum. So it went pretty far. But yeah, so that is all that I have. Thank you for watching and have a good day.